The only thing is, if we ever get alphabetical order in for locate. Okay. Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of this brand new series, the Pokemon LeafGreen ABC Nuzlocke. My name is Ekrik, and we are here in episode 1 of what is going to be an exciting new Nuzlocke series. It is a new type of series that I'm doing on this channel, first time ever. It is based on a Nuzlocke style that, who was it that, I think it was, their name was Shuppeteer or something like that on DeviantArt, I think, is where I found it. But I found a version of a Nuzlocke that I think was also called an ABC lock, and I essentially changed it around a bit, added a little bit of extra stuff to it. So shout out to them for creating this Nuzlocke type, or at least the basis of this Nuzlocke type. And I'm going to be playing through all of LeafGreen doing this Nuzlocke rule set. So real quick, we'll go through of the rules, and then we will get started on this series. So it is going to be a regular randomized Nuzlocke. You're going to have all random starters, wild Pokemon encounters, everything like that. I am only allowed to catch the first Pokemon of every route, like usual. I have to nickname everything. If it faints, it dies. All of that good stuff. In addition to that, I'm not allowed to choose what Pokemon are on my team. It has to go in order. An order. There are 8 different orders. I will show you the spinner right here. And essentially, whoops, I guess the music turns off. Okay, my bad. So, when the spinner goes, the music's going to turn off, I guess. But whenever you have the spinner up, I'm going to choose the order of what order my Pokemon have to be added to the team in. So, for example, if I were to do in catch location, means, wherever I caught it. So if I caught it in Mount Moon, that would start with M, and it would go alphabetically either A to Z or Z to A. So that's why it's on there twice. Same thing with nickname and species. So nickname would be the nickname we give it, and then the species would be whatever Pokemon name it is. If I catch a Magnemite, that's Magnemite M again. And it has to go in either increasing or decreasing alphabetical order, A to Z to Z to A. And then the last option is Dex number. This is going to be going by national Dex number. So, for example, if we were to do Pikachu is Dex number 25. So, if I had, Dex numbers 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, Pikachu would be 1, then Raichu would be 2, and so on and so forth. Otherwise, if it were decreasing Dex order, Pikachu would be at the bottom of that list. So, if that makes sense, we are going to be doing one of those orders. Each time we get a gym, we're going to be changing that order. So, we're going to start off by spinning our spinner and seeing what our first order is, and then from there, every time we get a gym, or gym badge, we will change the order up. So, we constantly have to change up what our team looks like. And obviously, if any of our teammates die, then we add in the next one in whatever order we're currently using. So, without further ado, let me do a quick spin, and we will see if... Alright, so we are doing species, name, A to Z. That's honestly fairly easy to organize to start off, so that is what we will be doing. Obviously, when we have evolutions, that might actually cause some issues, so we might purposefully either not evolve Pokemon or evolve them to get them off the team. That is completely legal. It should provide some interesting stuff. Also, real quick, music's going to cut out again. Sorry about that. We have a random letter spinner for when we get Pokemon for nicknames, because otherwise I would be able to, because of the order possibly being in nickname alphabetical order, it would be unfair for me to put all of the really good mons that I want in, starting with an A or a Z to ensure that they're on the team, and then putting all the ones I don't want in like the M and N range. So we have to use a random letter spinner to spin for the first letter of whatever nickname we are going to come up with for each of our mons. So Now that all of that is out of the way, I apologize for it being such a long explanation, but we are all set to go and get our starter. So if you are excited for that, consider liking and subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and you'll be able to catch every single episode of not only this series, but every other series on the channel as they come out. But without further ado, let's look at our 3 starter options. So, first up, we've got Bellsprout. It would be added in early, so no matter what, it wouldn't get bumped until we evolve it into a Weepin' Bell and a Victory Bell, in which case it's going to probably get bumped to the bottom of the order currently. Although we probably wouldn't have to worry about that before the first gym. So that is our first option. Next up, we've got Arcanine, already fully evolved, very early in the list, so it would be added very early. Probably better than the Bellsprout. And then finally, we have Togepi. Later in the list would get bumped pretty quickly. I think I'm going to go with... Now, I kind of want to go with Arcanine because it's the strongest one and it's already fully evolved. But the only issue is I don't think it learns anything because it's a stone evolution. Right? Is it a stone evolution? Maybe it's not. I'm thinking Ninetales. Maybe Arcanine's not stone evolution. I should just go with my gut. Even if it doesn't learn too much, that's okay. We'll have options to get TMs and stuff. So let's go with Arcanine. I'm going with my gut here. So we got ourselves our Arcanine as our starter. So that one is probably going to be close to the front of the team no matter what other Pokemon we get to add to the team. But we have to give it a nickname. So let's go and use our first actual spin and see what's going to happen. So we've got P. It has to start with a P. So Arcanine, Puppy, Paprika, because it's like spicy. Papracha? Sure, Papracha. So we got Papracha, the Arcanine, instead of Sriracha. Right. Oops. There we go. Papracha. Alrighty. So that is our Mon. Actually, it's perfect because now our rival, who we named Pun Man after the Punning Man, will have the Bellsprout, and we can just body it with our Arcanine. It is perfect. Alrighty. Let's go and do this. Now, obviously, as we do in all of our series on the channel, the Nuzlocke doesn't start until we get our first Pokeballs, so we are going to be able to lose this battle and not lose the run, but I don't think we're going to lose this unless we somehow don't have an attacking move, which would suck, but you know, it would still be okay. It probably wouldn't be very okay considering we'd have to catch another Mon without weakening it to even have a chance, but you know. Alright, yeah, we're fine. We got Ember and Bite. We are perfectly fine. And Bellsprout's going to go down in 2 shots. Beautiful. Alrighty. And just like that, we have beaten our first battle. I'm very excited for this series because it's a brand new Nuzlocke type. We're going back to Kanto for the first time since my very first series, which is very, very exciting. Technically, I did have one other series that had Kanto in it, but I never went to it. My Pokemon Crystal Fightful Locke, I never went to Kanto. I just ended it on the Elite Four in Johto. So this is the first time we're actually playing in Kanto again since my very first series, way back almost 2 years ago at this point. Alright. So, with that, we can now go and continue on and try and see what types of Pokemon we might be able to catch in the future for our team. So let me know if you are, if you have anything that you're super excited about this series, if you have any suggestions for possible other Nuzlocke types. If you're just excited to be here, let me know in the comment section. That'd be greatly appreciated. I love reading your comments. Read every single one. It should be a good time. Alright, we can get Relicanths. That's good coverage. Kind of far back in the alphabet, so could be added to the team if we go backwards alphabetical. Also is right in smack dab in the middle of our dex number option, so not great situation there. Alright, so we need to go to the mart, right? I'm just gonna... I have speed up. I've been trying not to use it too much, but, you know. Especially in the beginning when you don't have running shoes, it's just such a slog to just walk around everywhere. How do people do it? Walking places. Now, last time I had played a Kanto game, when I did this, my very first episode on my channel, I actually had the game glitch out and not allow me to progress and get the Pokédex because I had grabbed a Pokeball from my mart, or from my PC. I had started off by checking my PC and I randomized the item in the PC. And so I basically went to go check it. It was a Ultra Ball, so I ended up grabbing it because that meant my Nuzlocke had begun. And so... Oh, I probably should have checked to see if my Nuzlocke began, because if so, then I guess I lost the Relicanth. But, yeah, so I had grabbed it, and then when I went to go grab the parcel and stuff, it ended up being the case that it glitched out some sort of checking mechanism inside of Gen 1's mechanics, and made it so that I could not... I guess the escape rope's fine. I could not get the Pokédex. It just kept... It was telling... I guess it was telling Professor Oak that he had already given it to me, even though he hadn't. So I couldn't deliver the parcel, I couldn't get the Pokédex, and I couldn't continue on and get Pokeballs and stuff like that. So I actually had to reset the entire thing and from the beginning and not pick up that Pokeball so I could deliver the parcel successfully before I grabbed that Ultra Ball. It was ridiculous. Alright, let's see. So with that, we have now officially gotten ourselves our Pokédexes, and we are able to go get ourselves some encounters. So if you are excited, let me know in the comments. Should be fun. I'm so excited for this game. I like Kanto just because it's a little bit shorter, especially coming from Gen 7 and Alola. It was definitely a longer. It wasn't even a longer series necessarily. It was just like a longer story. It felt like, you know, there was more to do, more story to do. I'm looking forward to having a nice, like, relaxed, just kind of go through and do your Pokemon challenge type of game. Alright, so this is our encounter for Route 1, a Trapinch. I was thinking about possibly changing the settings to, should I just try chucking a ball first? Let me see. Let me try it. I'll chuck one ball and see how much it shakes first. I was thinking about checking in the randomizer the option to have Pokemon evolve easier, so that it would lower the rate of dragons, or lower the level that dragons like Flygon would need to evolve to full form. I ended up not checking it. Now I'm kind of regretting it, but you know. There we go. We got ourselves a Trapinch. I didn't want to risk killing it with Papracha. Alright, so now we have to nickname our Trapinch. It is going to be added on second on the team. And let's go spin. W. So it has to start with a W. It turns into a Flygon, which is like a dragon type thing. It's got like Wyvern. Wilvern? Sure, why not? Wilvern. Wyverns are types of dragons, and Will is a name, so Wilvern. Also almost sounds like Wolverine. I think I almost said Wilverine instead of Wolverine. Alright, there we go. I think this guy gives us a potion, which will be helpful. Yep, perfect. Good stuff. And now we can get ourselves on to the next few routes and get ourselves a couple more encounters and hopefully be able to... Oh, we could have had an Eevee. Oh well. Hopefully we'll be able to build ourselves up a decent team, and then I will probably do a bit of grinding before we take on Viridian Forest, because that is a run killer for sure. Definitely have always had the issue where it's if you go in and face some of those trainers early on without your team grinded up, if they have anything strong to start off, you can really get bodied quickly. I think I've faced off against a Hypno before there, and it's just like taken down my entire team, or Kadabra or something. I think it was a strong Psychic type. In Gen 1, that's basically a god. Speaking of god, we had a Mewtwo in that series. That was great. Alright, so I think we are all set now. Let's look at Wilvern's summary. Oh, I forgot we have abilities in this one. This one has Vital Spirit, which prevents sleep. That's useful. Only knows Bite. And then we've got Papracha, who knows Forecasts. Changes with the weather. I think that was Cast Form's ability, so it's not going to do anything for Papracha, but it doesn't hurt him either, so that's fine. Alright, let's put Ember up front, Bite second. Roar can be helpful, and then Other Sleuth we'll probably get rid of the second we can. Alright, so now that we're good with that, let's go and try and catch ourselves... Oh, you know what? We should go buy more balls first. Let's go do that, because I only have 3 left. And it would suck if we ended up losing an encounter because I didn't buy more balls. So let's go do that. We'll buy some potions as well. Probably buy a few antidotes just in case. Alright, so let's do potions first. We have 1. Let's get ourselves up to 5, I guess. Good. We'll get ourselves 9 of these. Alright, we don't have enough money for an antidote just yet, but we can go grab that hidden item behind the cut tree real quick, and hopefully be able to either sell it or it'll be something useful, so... An X attack. We can sell it. Perfect. Okay. Let's go do that real quick, and then we'll get ourselves an antidote or 2, as well as maybe another Pokeball. And we'll be all set to go. So sell. Go to items. Sell that. Yes. How much will we get for an escape rope? No, I'm going to hold on to it. Alright, we'll buy. Let's buy ourselves an antidote. Good. And another Pokeball. Beautiful. Alright. We are all set and ready to go. Let us continue on now. Alright. Route 22 encounter. The only thing is, if we ever get alphabetical order in for locate... Okay. There's no way we're catching this. I just gotta chuck a ball and hope for the best. Because this thing's gonna roar us the second it gets the chance. Alright, well, worst comes to worst, we lose it. Bite. Oh, it used Bite. I'm not gonna risk... It only shook once, so I think I should actually risk. Maybe we'll get an Ember off and burn it, and then it'll get a status. Leer? Okay. Let's try Bite. Good. Okay, it successfully hit Leer that time. Well, I don't know why it's not using Roar, but I will take it. Bite again. A crit on Ember would kill here. Let me try chucking another ball and seeing if it does anything better this time. We can switch into Wilvern. Oh wow, that did less. Wonderful. We can switch into Wilvern if we need to for these Leers, but I think I should use an Ember. It didn't even shake. There we go. No burn, no burn, no burn. Thank you. Okay, it's in the red. It's basically at 1 HP. This is all we're going to be able to do. I don't want to necessarily waste all my Pokeballs on this. Especially because Entei is not even that good of a legendary if I were to get it. Also, I don't know why these Leers are doing nothing. Oh, Bite in this gen is special. I forgot. This isn't working. I'm going to let myself to get down to, I guess, 6 Pokeballs maybe? Maybe 5. Unless it starts yeah, it's not even shaking. Alright, Leer again. Honestly, just keep leering. As long as you don't have any physical moves, we're fine. Also, a crit does 6 here, so... we're still perfectly fine to live from this health. Why is it doing less now? This is bullcrap. Alright, we'll let ourselves get down to 5 Pokeballs, and if not, then we'll just bail and try and get another encounter. Yeah, it's not looking good here, folks. Alright, I'm gonna heal up this turn just to be safe in case it crits. Good. Leer again, I guess. Let's see. Oops, no, not fight. I said I was going to do one more Pokeball. Alright, come on. Come on, give me something. At least make me feel like I had a shot. Nope, never mind. I don't know why it shook once when it was at full health, but it hasn't shaken since. Whatever, I'm just going to Ember it. Darn it. That's a shame. I didn't want to waste all of my Pokeballs, though, because we only have 2 Mons. Man. Oh, well. No Entei for us. Alright, let's go north. I'm gonna... Oh, we have to go through the catching tutorial. Okay, he had a Crocodile. That's cool. Alright. Let's go and get ourselves our Route 2 encounter. We unfortunately forfeited the Entei. Alright. Are we all healed up? I think we are. Yeah, I think we are. We just have some PP down, but that's fine. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Meowth. It's fine, I guess. Drought? That actually helps me. We'll do Bite. Because it's not Stab. We can live one... Or it can live one more of that as long as we don't crit. I'm not really too bothered if we do lose this Meowth, because Meowth and Persian are not amazing mons to have, but... Yep, I got a high roll. Womp. That's a shame. I don't think I would have caught it without getting it lower, so I don't feel too bad about that. As much as I would have liked to have more mons on the team. Alright, one more encounter, and then we're stuck with what we got. An Everstone? Okay. I can sell that. Maybe I should do that first. Let me try and get the item over here without getting an encounter too. Okay, Great Ball. Ooh, that'll help. Come on. There we go. Let's go sell that Everstone. I don't see us needing it anytime soon. Alright. Good stuff. Alright, so let's sell ourselves that Everstone, buy ourselves a couple more Pokeballs, and then hopefully be able to actually get an encounter. Not even enough to buy another Pokeball. Darn it. I forgot how little money you get to start off this game. Well, that's a shame. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go in with 5 Pokeballs and a Great Ball. And hope for the best. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, what do we think it's gonna be? I think it's gonna be a Swalot. That's my guess. Let's see. Another item over here. Ah, didn't get it in time. Oh well. Oh. Pineco. This turned into Fortress? Right? Alright, well, let's do Bite, because Ember's probably going to kill it. Oh, of course. It's one of those mons, huh? Fine. Yeah, you double protect. That's what you get. Okay. Oh, heal itself up? Not all the way? Healed itself all the way. Darn it. Hoping it would heal itself like half of what I did to it. Alright, I don't think I can do another attack on it, so let's just Pokeball first, see how much it shakes. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Yes! Let's go! Got ourselves another encounter. And it is a Pineco. so let's go over to our spinner. I wonder if I can possibly get it so that we don't have to have the music cut out every single time. We have to name it with an I. It's a Einkorn. That's stupid enough to work. Einkorn. Einkorn, the Pineco. Alright, Einkorn the Pinecone. Alright, cool. So that gets added to the team as well, and that is our team that we're going to be using until we get past the first gym, unfortunately. So we will have to do some grinding. We're also going to have to do some, hopefully, getting through some of these battles. Let me go real quick. I'm going to do a quick cut and try and figure out that spinner thing, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back, and unfortunately I cannot get the sound to go, but I very least can have it so that the screen keeps allowing you to move and stuff like that. But unfortunately the emulator I'm using, the game I'm using, that is completely on hardware that is sanctioned and all that, the emulator I'm using does not allow you to continue having the sound play even when the window isn't focused. So unfortunately we are going to have to stick with the no music. Maybe I'll throw some sound on in post-production, but we will have to deal with that. So let me go back real quick and we will get ourselves a real quick heal, and then I'm gonna go hopefully have my team be ready to get some grinding on in between this episode and the next one. So let's do a quick check on our team thus far. So summary, we've got Paparacha, the Arcanine, with the Forecast ability. We've got Wilvern, the Trapinch, with the Vital Spirit ability, and we've got Einkorn, the Pineco, with Effect Spore, which is useful, very useful. All right, what does it know? Tackle and Protect, Bite, and Ember. All right, so with that, I think we will probably call it an episode here. We've been probably going for a little under 30 minutes at this point, but I want to do some grinding in between episodes, so that you don't have to sit through watching me just take on the same Relicanth and all that stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I hope you're excited for this series, because I really am. And if you are, consider liking and subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and you'll catch every single episode of not only this series, but every other series on the channel as they come out. But regardless, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.